There is a costly mistake that many people make for years without realizing it. They call it abundance. They call it belief. They call it positive thinking. They call it wealth consciousness. But in reality, much of what they are practicing is not wealth consciousness at all. It is wishful thinking dressed in spiritual language. And the price of that confusion is enormous because it wastes time, weakens discipline, delays maturity, and leaves people emotionally excited while their financial reality stays structurally poor. I want to speak to you directly today, not like a performer, not like a motivational entertainer, but like someone sitting across from you with a hard truth that can save you years. If you confuse wealth consciousness with wishful thinking, you will keep admiring prosperity without becoming compatible with it. You will keep speaking about increase while tolerating disorder. You will keep hoping for expansion while your habits quietly reject it. And then one day, you will look at your life and wonder why the external world never caught up with the language in your mind. I am not here to sell fantasy. I am here to restore alignment. Let us begin with the spiritual principle for today. Prosperity does not respond to fantasy. It responds to readiness. Readiness is spiritual. Readiness is practical. Readiness is moral. It is the condition of the person who has become structured enough, clear enough, and disciplined enough to hold what they say they want. Real wealth consciousness is not emotional excitement about future abundance. Real wealth consciousness is an inner order that changes the way you think, choose, manage, build, and respond. Wishful thinking says, something great is coming. Wealth consciousness asks, what have I become capable of holding? Wishful thinking says, I deserve more. Wealth consciousness asks, what standards now govern my relationship with money, time, effort, and responsibility? Wishful thinking is attracted to comforting words. Wealth consciousness is committed to truthful structure. That is the difference. Now let us go deeper, because this confusion is everywhere. A person can speak confidently about abundance and still live with financial disorder. A person can say they believe in prosperity and still make weak decisions, avoid difficult truths, spend emotionally, delay preparation, reject discipline, and live without stewardship. And when that happens, the problem is not a lack of belief. The problem is a broken bridge between inner language and outer reality. This is where many people lose years. They think speaking well about money is the same as being internally prepared for money. It is not. They think desiring wealth is the same as respecting wealth. It is not. They think imagining abundance is the same as becoming a trustworthy steward. It is not. And because they confuse these things, they remain trapped in a very subtle form of self-deception. They feel mentally rich, but they live operationally poor. That contradiction creates pain. It creates frustration. It creates spiritual exhaustion. Because deep down, the soul knows when language and life are not aligned. Now let me bring this into the money and mindset bridge, because this is where the teaching becomes concrete. Money does not only respond to effort, it responds to order. It responds to clarity. It responds to the habits of the person handling it. It responds to whether you leak what you receive. It responds to whether you respect small amounts before asking for large amounts. It responds to whether you make decisions from vision or from impulse. Here is the bridge in one sentence. Wealth consciousness is not the ability to imagine prosperity. It is the ability to behave in ways that are compatible with prosperity. That means you stop treating money as emotional relief. You stop spending to calm inner instability. You stop ignoring small leaks because they feel small. You stop romanticizing wealth while living in disorder. You stop calling chaos normal. You stop expecting increase without stewardship. This is why disciplined prosperity is so powerful. It refuses the fantasy that money alone will fix internal confusion. It understands that if inner confusion stays untouched, more money often amplifies the disorder. And that is why some people receive more and become weaker, not stronger. Increase without structure becomes exposure. So if you really want wealth, you must want the structure that can hold it. You must want the identity that can manage it. You must want the standards that can protect it. Otherwise, what you call wealth consciousness is simply desire without formation. Let me give you a story. Imagine two men standing before the same piece of land. Both men dream of building a beautiful house. Both men can describe the house in detail. Both men speak about the future with excitement. Both men say they see the vision clearly. From a distance, they sound the same. But the first man confuses vision with construction. He talks about the house constantly. He buys decorative items before there is a foundation. He scrolls through images of luxury interiors. He tells friends the house is already real in his mind. He feels energized by the idea of the house, but he never sits down to calculate material costs. He never creates a timeline. He never secures the tools. He never prepares the ground. He mistakes emotional certainty for actual preparation. The second man also has vision, but he treats vision differently. He respects it. He lets the vision humble him. He says, if this house is worth building, then I must become the kind of builder who can build it. So before he talks too much, he starts preparing. He studies the ground. He draws a plan. He counts the cost. He gathers materials. He learns what he does not yet know. He organizes his resources. He creates stages. He works quietly. Months later, the first man still has a vivid picture. The second man has a foundation. And that is the difference between wishful thinking and wealth consciousness. Wishful thinking loves the image. Wealth consciousness respects the process. Wishful thinking wants the result emotionally. Wealth consciousness becomes compatible with the result structurally. Wishful thinking says, I see it. Wealth consciousness says, I am preparing to hold it. Now bring that story into your life. Many people are emotionally attached to financial outcomes they are not operationally preparing for. They want prosperity, but they do not want the disciplines prosperity requires. They want increase, but they resist tracking. They want freedom, but they do not want restraint. They want expansion, but they do not want order. They want abundance, but they still behave like someone who treats money casually, treats time casually, and treats their word casually. Then they wonder why life does not respond. Life is not being cruel. Life is being lawful. So what does real wealth consciousness look like? It looks like a person who respects consequences. It looks like a person who understands that what they repeat becomes what they can hold. It looks like someone who may not have great wealth yet, but already behaves with increasing clarity, increasing self-control, increasing stewardship, and increasing maturity. Real wealth consciousness shows up in ordinary places, in the way you review your numbers, in the way you pause before buying, in the way you build buffers, in the way you prepare for instability, in the way you stop lying to yourself about what you can currently afford, in the way you learn skills patiently, in the way you choose construction over performance. This is not glamorous, but it is powerful, and power that is built slowly tends to remain. Now let me give you the repeatable practice for this episode. I call it the Prosperity Reality Audit. This is a simple protocol, but if you do it honestly, it will expose the difference between your financial fantasy and your financial identity. Step 1. Write down one prosperity desire in one sentence, not 10 desires, one. For example, I want financial peace, or I want to become a wealthy and disciplined steward, or I want to stop living under money pressure. Step 2. Write down the current reality under that desire. Be honest, calmly honest. For example, I say I want financial peace, but I still avoid reviewing my spending. Or, I say I want wealth, but I still spend emotionally when stressed. Or, I say I want abundance, but my systems are weak and my money habits are inconsistent. Step 3. Identify the missing structure. This is the crucial step. Ask yourself, what behavior, system, or standard is currently missing from my life? Maybe the missing structure is weekly money review, daily expense tracking, a savings buffer, a delayed purchase rule, a skill building schedule, a cleaner work routine, a refusal to normalize disorder. Step 4. Install one prosperity compatible behavior for the next 7 days, one only. Examples: track every expense for 7 days. Review bank activity every evening for 10 minutes. Cancel one unnecessary subscription. Automate one small transfer into savings. Write down every emotional purchase impulse before acting. Spend one focused hour learning a skill that improves earning power. Step 5. End each day with one sentence. Today I behaved like someone who can hold more. That sentence matters because your identity is trained through evidence. If you say you want more, but your daily evidence still reflects confusion, then your nervous system will not trust the idea of expansion. But when you repeatedly behave with order, discipline, and stewardship, your internal world begins to update. That is how wealth consciousness becomes real. Now let me say something very important. This channel will never tell you that prosperity is only about money. Prosperity is bigger than money. It includes clarity. It includes stability. It includes self-respect. It includes freedom from inner chaos. It includes the ability to make clean decisions and build a life that does not collapse under pressure. But at the same time, we will not pretend that material disorder is irrelevant. Material outcomes matter. Money behavior matters. Financial identity matters. Because if your inner life is fractured, your relationship with money will often reveal it faster than your words will. That is why this channel sits where it sits, not as a technical finance channel, and not as a vague spiritual channel, but in the middle, identity-driven prosperity. Now here is your action step for today. Before this day ends, do one thing that turns your prosperity language into prosperity evidence. Choose one. Track today's spending fully. Cancel one unnecessary monthly expense. Create a separate buffer account. Set one automatic savings transfer. Write down one repeated financial leak and the new rule that replaces it. Spend 30 minutes organizing one area of financial disorder in your life. Do not overcomplicate this. The goal is not to fix your whole financial life in one day. The goal is to close the gap between what you say you want and how you currently live. That gap is where power is lost. And closing that gap is where transformation begins. Now let us close. I am not here to admire prosperity from a distance. I am here to become compatible with it. I reject wishful thinking because I respect reality too much to lie to myself. I build inner order. I practice stewardship. I strengthen my standards. I prepare for increase by becoming trustworthy with what is already in my hands. Wealth consciousness is not fantasy. It is disciplined alignment. If this message gave you clarity, subscribe to the I Am Impact. Stay close to this work. And share this episode with someone who needs to rebuild their financial identity from the inside out. Restore self, build wealth, leave legacy.